Hello, my name is Parky, and I am here today playing the demo of Vampire Therapist. There's a ton of voice acting in this game, and I studied psychology in my undergraduate career, and so, you know, I might have been a therapist in another life, but here I am playing Let's Plays, and so, let's get into this game. Vampire Therapist is a comedy game about the immortal undead processing historical yet personal traumas. References to historical violence and oppression may be upsetting to some. This game was developed in consultation with licensed therapists, amazing, but should not be considered a substitute for therapy, unless you're a vampire. Maybe I am.
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man.
Oh, me too.
Kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey, like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one. That's exactly the sort of thing I did in my younger years with my former gang. And let me tell you,
I don't know what I did to
vampire who's
accidentally
good
skip
with a
it.
gun can be a real I got lucky though.
I don't know what's skipping it.
Kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs.
I'm not doing anything.
Taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of. After they passed on,
Why is the
I
end
roamed
just skipping a little
America's
bit?
majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a
Anyways,
vampire.
the southern drawl is
And
great.
What I realized was, it ain't fangs that make us monsters. It's the self-defeating ways we think. Anyway, as the
Damn.
world started getting smaller, my old vampire gang tracked me down. Them being my kin, I wanted to help them see the world like I did, but they still have the same monster mindset I used to have. But I got hooked up with this newfangled internet thing and found a vampire who's helping my kin find their way.
He
Fellow
became an
named
office
Vander
worker.
Supposed to be 3. He invited me to come out to Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers. I'm going on a trip, I guess. This feels like my opportunity to do some good in the world. I've been lucky, and now it's time to give back.
Let's do
Vampires
some good
ain't
in the
monsters.
world.
Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
That's a little interesting though. The concept that I guess most vampires are like, it's like a mental illness, I guess, is sort of the premise. Ooh, look at this art though. I love that. Wait, I
think
missed where
this is
we
the
were.
address. Number 27.
Where is this?
Blood drinking Mensch Laberslava.
I love that.
Sure is a hell of
Well, I mean, I
lot
guess
of
he's
this
supposed to be a
sound,
southern
right?
guy.
People
Where are
say,
we? In
wait
Germany?
Wait a minute. These folk are vampires. Better watch myself.
We're also a vampire though, right?
Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
Wow, I know.
Ja, hallo, Alter. You here to party with us at the hottest club?
Damn, we're going clubbing? Let's ask about the dress
I
code.
think what I'm wearing will fit the dress code. The cowboy look is total sexy, but you will get a bit sweaty.
I mean, aren't they gonna get sweaty too? Damn. Okay, Maxie.
Good thing we run a little on the cold side, huh?
I actually run hot. I'm currently sweating right now.
We make each other
Oh,
Reinhard, stop. Don't scare the American.
damn. Clock this immediately.
Maxi, Liebchen, you are so naughty tonight.
Damn. Yeah.
No. You are the naughty
Can you guys get a room? Stop floating right in front of me.
Oh, I definitely ain't an American no more.
Damn. You sure about that? I feel like that happens here too.
I can cut loose. What kind of party is this?
Yeah, hell yeah, let's go
The kind where we
partying.
Dance all night and get sexy. Oh, you're them kind of vampires.
What does that mean? Them kind of vampires?
So there are better things to suck than blood, oder?
I'm dying!
Also, we have to get past the bouncer first.
Why am I
Do not,
red?
I'm thinking our night is ruined. But just a sec. There's something about what this fella just said. I can feel it.
Wait, what?
It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we vampires think.
I wasn't paying enough
Let's see.
attention.
One
Hot
type of food I
branding.
noticed I called hot branding. That's when we brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of.
Ah, interesting.
There's High Noon Mind.
Whoa, hold on. There's a couple of things.
Showdown.
Okay.
And there's saloon thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine.
I really like that they gave them a sort of like cowboy-related southern
examples.
names, I guess?
Funny ways we vampires thinking there. I think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in though.
I'm gonna have to check this journal because I don't remember things already. Cowboy bloodsucker. It's a V-mail. I love this. Wait. Can I see the next pages? Okay, let's see. I found this old notebook and figured I'd take it with me to Europe. Oh, okay, it's just an empty notebook. I'll separate it into sections. Let me give him a southern drawl. I can jump to him right quick. That way, when I need to get to a particular section of my notes, all I gotta do is hop over to that section. Easy as falling off a horse, and falling off a horse is real easy. I don't know if this is a good accent at all. The funny ways we think. I realize we vampires can think in funny ways sometimes, like reality's right in front of us and we just can't see it. Heck, pretty sure it's all humans who do that, not just vampires, correct? We do think funny thinking in particular ways, so I figured I'd write them down so I don't forget them. I'll include examples so I remember how they work. I knew mind. Sometimes things can seem black and white. Win or lose, famine or feast, live or die, like everything's a big showdown. It can feel like we've got only two options, winning the day or ending up with a stake in the heart. That's high noon mind. It's thinking in extremes and ignoring all the in-between. We stress ourselves out when the stakes are high. Examples, if I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break, ain't no doubt. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo or I better just not show up. The fate of the Wild West is hanging on this gunfight. I knew mind is basically black and white thinking. Like it said, extremes. Saloon thinking. A lot of us bloodsuckers have a habit of either being overconfident thinking we can handle anything or being completely hopeless. The thing is, neither is usually true. We have more power than we think we do in dark times and less power when we think we're untouchable. That's the saloon thinking either way. The real answers are in the middle. It's my fault my buddy got shot. I knew that sheriff was trigger happy. If a mortal discovers our secrets, it's entirely my responsibility to deal with it. I can't do international travel with my coffin. I'm stuck in the good old USA forever. Last one, hot branding. We humans sometimes call ourselves awful names. It's like burning ourselves with a big old branding iron. Every time we look at ourselves, all we're gonna see is them names. Hot branding is just calling ourselves names that don't help us any. I missed that shot. Guess I ain't no gunslinger. Can't tame that wild horse, you ain't a real cowboy. That fella doesn't like wearing leather. He ain't a real vampire. Oh wait, whoa, there's more stuff. Whoa, wait. Oh, cute. Okay. My client notes. When I start getting therapy clients, the southern drawl, I put my notes about them here. I'll update after every session. I figure I can see how they're doing over time. That is, if Andromachus decides I'm ready for this whole therapist business. Cross my fingers. I don't know, my accent kind of lost its way.
Hold on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
Wait, I'm still reading, bro. Let me get back to the dialogue. March 14, 2024. It's been about a week since I boarded the Monster of the Seas cruise ship, and I gotta say I feel finer than frog here. People here are eating and screwing like there's no tomorrow on account of the fact that we're in the middle of the ocean. I've drank from more necks in the— oh shit! Oh my god, so we a little spicy too. What? And since the ship's open all night, I rode a water slide for the first time in my life. People laughing at me for saying yee-haw, but what else do you say to an experience like that? Why am I like slurring my words now? March 22, 2024. Landed in Rotterdam the other day in Amsterdam now, arranging transportation for my coffin. There's some vampire sites in. Apparently this place has been accepting of heathens like us for a long time. I went to a vampire coffee shop. They funnel in the stoners from upstairs to a secret club and everyone has themselves a grand old time. Gave me the munchies, something fierce though. I could go for some blood chips, extra sodium if you please. April 9th, 2024. Riding from Berlin today. I had to I don't know how to say this, tomorrow night, but figured I should check things out here. They got a club here where people are up all night doing all kinds of kinky stuff. Pushing a quarter of a millennium. Oh my god. I'm pushing a quarter of a millennium in years, but these folks could give me some lessons, dude. Met some fine folk too. Apparently they've got a nice art scene here. There's even local funding for video game development. Ain't this some kind of world? Can't believe people are still playing Star Invaders and whatnot. I like it here. I don't even have to speak German. That's cute. I'm pretty sure the developers are located in Germany. Is it safe? Oh. There we go. I love the... This is like a tombstone. That's so cute. All right, let's get out of here.
I don't want to have my own fun. Imenach is the only place to be on Friday night.
Should I be clicking these? Oh, I'm supposed to choose one. Wait, okay. High noon mind is all or nothing. Saloon thinking. I'm pretty sure it's...
Amigos, you're
Is that right or wrong?
It's a nightclub, not a high noon
I'm dead. He uses the words exactly.
Reinhard, I don't know what this means, but I like the way the sexy American talks.
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club, because we are now meeting you.
Damn. That's some riz right there.
I'm glad we met. I really gotta find Andromachos, though.
He's just really throwing out names to
I have
randos.
to get past the bouncer. He decides who gets in and who doesn't, and he hasn't looked our way all night.
Damn, they just wait outside until he looks
Maybe
at
I'll have
him?
a little word with him.
That's crazy. This is really an
Excuse me,
exclusive
friend.
club.
I hear you're the man to talk to around these parts.
Okay.
I'm
This
here
kind
to
of
see
reminded me of
Andromachos.
Charon from Hades, just thoughtfully. Oh,
Hey, thanks, amigo. You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
damn, that was easy.
What about all...
I love how it specifically says bring them joy, dash their hopes, rather than like take them with you or leave them outside.
Yeah, sure, they're friends of mine.
Yeah, let's go have some fun, guys. Oh, he talks.
Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night. Yeah.
Damn, what horse are you riding?
Dang, awful loud.
The music is so much louder now. Ah, I can't hear you.
Kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later.
Have a time, goodbye.
I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this.
Oh my god, the sound balancing, great. This is amazing. I feel like I'm yelling right now. Which
Pardon me, ma'am.
Oh, how's it quieter at the bar?
Well, look at you.
Oh, hello, hottie.
We get a lot of 80s fashion in here, but not usually the 1880s. What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka. You down?
I do like some Red
I
Bull.
never drink Red Bull.
Okay.
I'm actually looking for the owner. He around tonight?
Might be. What do you say your name was?
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Sam Wolves.
Oh, Sam Walls, huh? I don't
She
think
has
I
like a
know
perfect
anything about
American
Sam
accent, though.
Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
I feel like she's definitely winking at me.
Now, why she gotta say she's a know-nothing? It gets my goat when vampires brand themselves like that. I think I'll say something.
I mean, I think it's definitely a little extreme. You just met this person and I think she just maybe doesn't want to talk to
I
you.
don't know any Sam Walls. I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
Okay, this voice actor though. Oh.
From where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you
Honestly, if a man came up to me and I was just doing my job and then he spoke to me like this, I'd be a little peeved. I'd be like, you've talked to me for 3 lines of dialogue. Depends on the mood I am in though, but a white man, mansplaining, my trauma. We'll talk about this.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are.
I'm dead. Yeah, snap back, girl.
Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the blood was. I met
Oh,
some vampires
damn, he just
outside,
said it
so I figured
straight
this
out.
was a vampire club.
You met some gods, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
So all these people are mortals?
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't wait to
So it's a
share it with
cult.
him. It's a special
It's not a club, it's a cult.
He's the only real vampire here.
Ooh.
Him and Bert.
They're all just dressing as vampires, I guess. Bert.
You met him already. Bert? Shuffle on over
Bert?
here.
Oh!
This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
Alright, let's go see the big guy.
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking for.
I think I already found it, Crimson. Wanna step outside with me? Damn.
Howdy.
Guess we have
It's
other
Sam
things to
Walls see you,
do.
sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
The emails.
Yes, I know.
Oh, hello,
Mr.
Mr. Man in the Darkness.
You have come
Oh,
here
you have
because
golden
you believe
eyes.
you can
He's
help
very
our
liney.
kin.
Hope we're kidding.
The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
Damn! Why is everyone attacking me? I
I
can't!
don't know that I can help myself, but I'm trying my best.
Then you have already learned the most
I
important
don't
thing I
have
can
that stuff
teach.
here!
We all need help, Samuel. I am pleased that you have come to receive
Okay, he's hot.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
mine. You must allow an ancient vampire his games.
Why did he get
Play them
scared? Because he
regardless.
stepped out of the darkness?
Please, sit down.
Sit down.
What an absolute pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages most intriguing.
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
You know, I receive emails every day from vampires seeking my help. You are the very first to seek my aid.
I guess he's like a really influential
This
person.
alone makes you intrigued.
I obviously wasn't paying too much attention in the intro. I'm so sorry.
Well, dang. I think you're gonna be sorely disappointed when you get to talking to me. I'm just honored you're giving me the time.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm not mocking, I just...
I have unlimited time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather...
Unlimited time? They don't die at all?
It's
Well, I guess they are
inspiring to see
immortal.
someone so young and eager to learn.
It's so silly.
Yeah, well.
So
wasn't much for
young?
learning when I
Isn't
was
he like
alive.
250
Just
years
making up
old?
for lost time, I guess.
How old are you,
It
Andromachos?
sounds as though you have
Andromachos?
been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
In nature?
Oh,
We
yeah,
love
yeah.
nature.
Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out better.
Honestly, walking is a
After few
great thing.
decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
Few decades of
Can you
walking.
explain some
Sir?
of these patterns?
I've tried to explain them to
There are
other
human
vampires,
therapists
but,
too,
it ain't
though.
never gone well. I can try. See, we tend to assume
year are
certain
we in?
things just because we've
I don't
been believing
remember.
them since we were alive.
That's
Or
true.
we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry or tired or something. And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real
kidding.
problems. That make any kind of sense?
When we start tackling problems that aren't real, we're not fixing our real problem.
Fascinating.
Kind of?
These revelations that you had in the woods, mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called cognitive distortions.
Correct. How is vampire psychology now have fallen so far behind?
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them.
Correct.
I will explain in
We
a moment.
love
Just tell
identifying
me about
cognitive
these specific
distortions.
revelations you had.
Let's explain. Let's
I
see saloon
realize that
thinking.
as vampires, we can get the feeling of the power that comes with immortality and strength, but then we get hopeless and aimless over time. It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. Either he thinks he can fight everyone, or he's crying into them last drops because he thinks life's hopeless.
But without the bottle of whiskey, it's just my
saloon
daily
thinking.
life.
Two
Life.
extremes
Life.
that probably ain't true.
A fascinating observation, Samuel. Your saloon thinking was described in
Nemesis?
my time as the battle between hubris and nemesis, the twin excesses of arrogance and self-pity.
Oh man, it make me wish I'd gotten some schooling. Maybe I would have figured this stuff out earlier.
You live forever, my friend. There is no rush.
I do wonder how different my life would be if I was immortal.
What you have identified is a phenomenon where individuals perceive either an illusion of control or a lack of control.
I feel like I'd be a lot less stressed, but also really stressed. Because a lot of my stress comes from the fact that I have so many things I want to do, and I feel like I don't have enough
Mortal
time.
psychologists
We
call
taking
this
notes.
phenomenon you have described
We studying.
a control fallacy.
Wow, we're really
We have
learning.
complete power over our situations or no power at all. But we create this illusion that stops us from attempting to change our perceived situations.
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get away from my gang, and maybe that's what made me stick with them for so long.
It's also comforting to not
Yes, you see
change.
how cognitive distortions keep us from facing reality, whatever that reality may be. Of course, I am so old and powerful
Why
that
am I
I am
glowing?
always in control.
You're testing me, ain't you? That's a control fallacy right there.
Well done, Samuel. I am indeed very powerful, but but the cosmos holds no awareness of Andromachos. Of course,
Mahos.
as you expertly pointed out with your
Andromachos.
analogy about
That's
the
how he
man at
says
the
his
bottom
name.
of a whiskey bottle, a control fallacy can be positive or negative.
I guess I glow when there's a
Listen to my next few statements
cognitive
and try
distortion I'm
to find
supposed
a
to
control
point out.
fallacy. Simply let me continue if you do not detect one.
damn.
The sun
Okay.
will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold.
Well, that
Control
sounds like one of them
fallacy.
Control fallacies. With all eternity, heck, I think you could do something to save the sun.
And yet our current Earth is, we're not taking care of our Earth, then the global warming is going to end it in a couple of hundreds of years.
I applaud your optimism and ambition, Samuel, but some things we must be prepared to accept, and the death of the sun is one of them.
That is also true.
But let us continue. My kitty cat died.
Aww.
I shall be lonely forever.
Wait. This is High Noon Mind, right? Wow. Wait. I can't. Oh, I'm really being tested. I can't read through the thing. Oh, wait, I can. Hey. Ah, I'm cheating. Yeah, because the High Noon Mind is the black and white thinking. The control fallacy is, hopelessness or...
Pay attention, Samuel. We are considering my kitty cat. I shall never feel the warm sun upon my skin.
Oh, so I'm
again.
just skipping it if it's not
I
a
shall
control
never
fallacy.
feel the warm sun upon my skin again.
What? Helplessness or invulnerable?
Well, that's a control fallacy, ain't it? I mean, you could feel the sun if you really wanted to.
There is a significant difference between enjoying the warm sun and being burnt into ash.
Oh, I kind of forgot that we were vampires.
It is not a distortion to acknowledge indisputable sources of harm. Let us try
Sorry,
again.
guys.
You didn't catch my control fallacy.
Wait,
Let's
what?
try once more.
I thought I got...
The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a
cat
cold,
one?
dead earth, and there is little I can do about it. My kitty cat died.
I'm sorry about your sweet kitty, but you could always pick up a new one.
Damn, that's
Her response
kind
been
of...
just waiting for a loving home, so
That's
you don't
harsh.
need to be lonely.
That's not how you tackle grief, sir.
It was just an example, Samuel. Well spotted. But I do speak from experience. I felt this way once when a pharaoh I was dating had our cat mummified. I went into a murderous depression that nearly decimated the continent. But I had the power to help myself all along by adopting a new friend in need of a home.
We all
Don't
tackle
let me
grief
get on your bad
differently.
side.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel.
Samuel? I thought my name was Sam. Andromachos. How did you know my name was Samuel? Oh my gosh, I have to do all of them. I guess it's really testing me. Oopsies.
Do or die absolutes. High noon mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I don't think we know what
I
shootouts
must
are here.
confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in mortal combat long before the age of gunpowder. But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marcus Aurelius. He used to say that the magnitude of life's
a
challenges
real person.
often turn us into
Marcus
our
Aurelius?
worst selves.
You mean Marcus Aurelius?
Oh, there we
the
go.
Roman emperor?
I was about to... Like, this sounds
Of course,
familiar.
His name was Marcus. Marcus was
Oh!
a bedroom name.
Damn!
You mean you and the emperor?
Real
were-
spicy out here.
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was
What?
similar to a handshake.
Oh! Oh my god! Me too, Sam.
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us discuss this high noon mind. I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
Man's confusing me
Nosferatu
with all
thinking.
these words.
It means you are thinking in black and white.
I get it. That's pretty funny.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the distortion. One is not flatly weak or strong, good or evil, smart or stupid, a success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful.
Yes.
Not every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Getting shot still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
A perfect example, Samuel. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu thinking.
So this is black and white
I'll give you
thinking.
a series of statements, and one of them will contain
I don't know why I
Nosferatu
just lost
thinking.
balance.
I will repeat them if you miss it.
Okay.
If I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
Well, isn't this true? I still need to reframe my context in the fact that they're
Eventually
vampires.
comes for us all.
I think this is also just true.
Mortals will always fear our
This is
That's
black and white
Nosferatu
thinking.
thinking right there. I've met mortals who knew who I was and weren't scared.
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not.
True.
Always is such a terminal word, is it not?
Yeah.
Would you
Always
like to
and
discuss
never.
more of your revelations with me?
Sure. I guess I have no
See,
choice.
I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, I would have said, I'm a murdering bastard. Once I got away, I realized how small-minded that was. I was Sam before I was a murdering bastard. But that's how I was choosing to brand myself. My old gang's still around, and they're still branding themselves like that. They can't see themselves as anything but killers.
I mean, society also does that to you.
I favor the clinical term, however, which is labeling.
Yeah.
You correctly discovered that labeling is a reductive act. When we call ourselves names, even if we find them accurate, we create prophecies we are doomed to fulfill.
True.
For millennia, I thought of myself as a killer. It was not untrue that killing was how I made my way in the world. I was an unstoppable warrior and assassin.
Oh, I can press space to get rid of to make it, whoa. Or actually, where'd it go?
With this label, I limited myself for ages. I did not only kill people, I also killed potential aspirations I might
And
have
look
had.
at you now, Andromachos.
See whether you can catch me doing some labeling in my next few statements. I am so old, I am ancient.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I know you've been kicking around a long time, but don't go labeling
I mean, he
yourself
might
as
actually be.
ancient.
I don't know how old
But
you are.
according to definition, I am ancient.
How old are you? Oh wait, I guess he was around since the Roman Empire, so
Classification of my age.
I should have kept that in mind.
You look pretty good for being ancient then.
I'm dead, honestly. He looks younger than
Secret is
you.
moisturizer. But let us
Hell
continue.
yeah, we love a good skincare
Call
routine.
me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner.
What does that even mean?
How shall I describe myself? Ah, yes, I am a mass murderer.
This one was just
Well,
so
that's about as clear
obvious.
labeling as it gets. Yeah, we vampires
I love
tend to do
this.
a lot of killing, but
Learning
reducing
a lot
ourselves to
here.
killers ain't doing us any favors.
It's true. I mean,
Excellent, Samuel. You are correct. Labels can be cages that we lock ourselves in. I was a mere murderer for most of my existence because that is how I labeled
why do
myself.
you use murderers as the example right
Yeah,
now,
I
though?
did the same thing. Sam Walls, the murderer, reprobate, and good for nothing.
You can, yeah.
Those are not how I would describe the Sam Walls I see before me. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
Nope, we all
I think
good
that's all of
here.
them. Or at least the ones that were the most obvious to me.
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions at all is most impressive, Samuel. What took me nearly 3 millennia to understand...
3,000
took you nearly 2
years?
centuries.
What do you even do in that time?
Oh, come on, you're just flattering me. I'm just a dope stumbling his way
Hey,
through one
that's
life.
labeling. Can I label my... Can I tell myself?
Tell me, Samuel, what kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting when you call yourself
Andromachos
adult?
gives the typical therapist, like, I am sitting in a armchair and you're lying down on the couch, like the
Yeah, I'm
Freudian
doing some
therapy.
labeling. I gotta watch myself, huh?
Yeah, we all do, it's
As we
okay.
retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. What we are aiming for is not to become perfect beings, but to understand and accept ourselves.
That's actually really good insight. I think that's what a lot of people have trouble with.
Cognitive distortions, we can address our real challenges.
A lot of people have trouble with, like, recognizing their shortcomings as failures of being, like,
One
the
cannot
perfect
drink
human.
blood from a straw
but-
man, after all.
A scarecrow?
I ain't never heard that one before, but I like it.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. Let us ensure
Alright, am I
that
gonna
you
have to do
understand
another
the
test?
concepts of labeling, control fallacies, and Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and each one will contain a cognitive distortion
I'm
for
being
you to
tested. My
identify.
brain is being worked so hard this
If I
morning.
invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place.
Guano?
And turn into bats at the end of the night.
Well, that ain't right. He's acting powerless,
fuck.
like a man clinging to the whiskey bottle. What Andromache?
If I invite over my vampire,
That there's a control
Whoopsies.
fallacy, sir.
I didn't
You're
learn
acting like
shit.
you've got no control, but you could lay down some ground rules for guests, or some newspaper.
or express concern to my friends that they have not been toilet trained. Very good, Samuel.
Or
me
just
try
let
now.
them go when they become bats.
I am Andromachus, the ancient darkness, the scourge of the Mediterranean, the mortal's bane.
Well, that's definitely some intense labeling. Those are some hard names to get over.
There's some intense labeling.
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was mostly
Damn,
stifling.
boy.
Let me try another then.
All
If
right.
my club's revenues do not significantly increase,
Ah, okay, this is
I
black
will
and
end
white
up
thinking.
living on the street.
That there's got to be Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge space between making a ton of profit and living on the street.
Indeed, you are correct. I run my club at a considerable loss, but 3,000 years of banking
What the
interest
heck?
means that money is not really an object.
That's
to me
crazy.
anyway.
But also in a world where vampires aren't really a thing, how do you just have it under one name? Does he have to make like a trust fund and like pass it down through fake generations of
Samuel,
people?
now I am not only intrigued by you, but also impressed.
I got 1 out
I
of
would very much
I
like
got
to
2
teach
out
you
of
my
3.
ways,
I almost
but
failed
I
there.
must demand something of you first.
Oh.
Anything. I'm here to learn.
You must receive therapy yourself.
For
What
real
have you seen clients
facts.
without a commitment to your own mental health.
I am a strong believer that
No, just a
everyone
minute.
should be getting
I
therapy.
don't know that I need therapy.
Huh?
I'm feeling pretty good about myself these days.
Because you never know what's gonna happen, first of all, and it's easier to find a therapist that you have a good relationship with before those things happen, because therapy hunting or therapist hunting is so hard. I also really like that these candles are flickering. It's such a nice little detail. But also, like, life is hard in general. Like, even if you just have like workplace drama or just like someone pushed you by accident on the train and then you had a really bad day, like managing those frustrations with the therapist can be really helpful.
Samuel, we all need therapy to live in this world. You have been speaking in cognitive distortions since the
Didn't
moment you
come
walked into my office.
out.
I have. I didn't even notice.
They are most insidious, but I am here to help you identify and challenge them.
Okay, so you're gonna be my therapist?
You have walked alone for
Oh.
too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with you.
Well, all right, if you say so. I appreciate your taking the time to work on this old cowpoke.
Oh my god, he found himself a
We have all the time in
therapist.
the world, Samuel. But for now, you must be eager for something fresh. Please, dance. Drink your fill. We will begin tomorrow.
Let's get dancing!
Well, sir, it's been an honor.
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
Oh, all right then, Andromachos.
Oh my.
Andromachos.
Andromachos.
Hey, Andromachos.
Now this is just giving ignorant white man.
Just call me Andy.
We shouldn't have to raise your standards, Andromachos.
All right, Andy. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Shaking my head. Shaking my
Look at all them mortals sweating blood. I am thirsty. There ain't no power on
You're gonna
earth
see me at the
that
club
can
going.
transform.
I don't. Obviously, I don't go to clubs. It's too loud for me.
Maybe I'll see if the bartender's got anything for me.
If it isn't clear,
Oh my
how'd
god.
it go, cowboy?
Hi, girly.
Seems I'll be sticking around. Guess I'd better get used to things around here.
Good to hear. About time someone helped Andy with his work. Seems you vampires have a lot of problems to fix. Name's Crimson, by the way.
Damn! Why'd you label us like that?
Fighting you, Crimson. How do you know so much about what Andy's doing?
Pillow
I just-
talk. I'm his
Ooh! Damn.
No shit. How's a mortal get hooked up with an ancient vampire?
Can we like do something too?
I'm a rock climber.
Huh?
I stumbled into one of his lairs in Madagascar.
What?
Cave while climbing the mountain, and there he was, naked in a hot tub.
Wow, just a mountainside cave hot tub? That's crazy.
Must have been a sight.
I know, he hot.
I'm kidding, cowboy. Didn't you
Wait,
see
a luxury
luxury
apartment?
with a gorgeous naked vampire?
I thought it was just a cave. What are we talking about?
We hit it off, and he asked me to come back here with him. I like an adventure, so I said, "What the hell? I'll date the gorgeous Dracula." But what are you doing talking to me, cowboy? The blood's running hot on the dance floor, and these kids don't mind a little biting.
But there's only 2 vampires. Like, I can't. All of them can't know, actually, right?
No way I'm dancing. There's gotta be a better way to get something fresh to drink.
Reinhard, look.
Oh my god. We found them.
You should buy us a drink, old guy. You will probably get lucky. Actually, you will definitely get lucky.
We gotta buy them a drink first.
Well,
Maybe even
players of the
dinner.
flesh ain't exactly what I'm after tonight.
That's because you haven't experienced these pleasures with us yet.
Just the
And
confidence.
you will discover great satisfaction by us.
Oh? Hold on, why are they so mean? What the heck?
I ain't buying you a drink. I think I'd be insulting your economic status.
What is that?
Mein Lieber, don't worry about us. We just like to feel special. We have lucrative jobs in IT.
We love our tech boys.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you can help me. See, my printer died again. Get
Your
a real
printer?
look at these things.
Are you printing money?
Please, we
The
have a
heck?
little party.
Oh, because they're in IT. I'm so
Laser
silly.
printer.
No, for real.
Well, thanks for the tip. That ink seems to be more valuable than blood.
Honestly. Printer ink? Printer? So expensive. I have to do all 4 of them?
I ain't buying you a drink. All I got are good old-fashioned dollars.
Like
Dollars.
American money.
What?
All we have on our money are buildings. You have most the sexy old men.
She has a type.
All right, I'll buy it. Which of them old men are sexy?
No, for real. Which one?
Like Hamilton. His posture is just so powerful.
He's on the $10 bill. I had to look that up. Whoopsies. I have no idea.
There is a dollar coin that has Eisenhower's face on it.
I thought our dollar coins had the eagle on it. Bro.
Oh, you are right. Eisenhower is, how do Americans say, a snack?
Oh my
I
god.
get it. You like older men.
Yeah, we get it.
I ain't buying you a drink. This stuff's terrible.
He's
for
just saying the same thing over and over.
you. Are you making a
I
joke?
ain't buying you a drink.
It's okay. He's just trying to be protective. Aren't you, Opa?
You know,
Cute.
I think the drinks here ain't strong enough for you two. I ain't buying you a drink. You ain't exactly my type. We don't want to marry you. We just
No,
want
for
to-
real. It's not that serious, boy.
You kids are too much. Well, these kids just ain't gonna leave me alone.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we're buying them a drink.
Stop teasing the cowboy, Kinder. They're just messing with you. Drinks are free.
What? That's real dangerous.
Dang, really? I ain't never been to a saloon with free hooch.
I've heard that drinks at a bar are like $15. It's the whole meal.
Call it a drink exchange.
Oh.
So, everyone here knows they might be sharing blood?
Only as long as there's consent. We
That's
like to
cute.
create
I love
a
that.
safe environment here. Why don't you take Reinhard and Maxie here back to the kink room?
Hey, what the?
Oh, wait, kink room?
You're not in Kansas anymore, cowboy. We are not afraid of sex here.
What is?
I'm from Missouri, but, point taken.
Oh my
Nobody has to
goodness.
do anything they don't want to do in there. Just have
Are we about to
fun
go into
and
a
drink
rated
and
R
feel
scene?
handsome. I'm sure I'll be seeing plenty of you. Maxie, Reinhard, this is one of our special customers.
Oh?
So, ein Vampir. I am thinking we are all getting
Oh,
My neck scrubs with anticipation.
okay.
Dang. Guess I'm going to a kink room then. Thanks, Crimson. I knew a man who was...
This is a huge room.
Be boring.
Okay, but is he actually wearing that much leather? Is it not just a vest? I guess you can't see his pants.
Yeah, well, you got me pegged.
Is that what we are doing
Oh
now?
my
Give me
goodness.
the document and I will sign myself up for it.
I'm gonna die
More.
playing this
I'm
game.
more into biting. Oh, your taste for
Mm.
perfect. Are you going to bite me, Vizos? That's the plan. Who's going first? Oh, me.
Oh my god, what is that?
Step right on up.
Wait, what? Where am I supposed to?
Oh, das hat sich gut angefühlt. Oh, that's a good thing.
Is it my turn yet?
Sure thing. Come
There's like a
on.
little mini game. What if I bite the collar? What happens there? Where am I supposed to be biting? I have no idea.
Reinhard, the hot old vampire.
Oh my god, the voice acting.
So I have set up a mail server.
What? Oh, now they're gonna go get it on.
I will get us a taxi cab, Liebchen. And cowboy. Next time we will talk about that thing you mentioned earlier.
A printer?
Oh yeah, sure thing, fella.
I'm
My
crying.
new laser printer. Now that I've had something to drink, I should probably get to my coffin.
Samuel, wait a moment. I see you got your fill. Are you heading out?
Yeah.
If we're outside, I would hope that the music would go down again, but...
Storage center.
Storage center. Please, you can use my guest coffin. I insist.
No, but other people's beds are so uncomfortable to sleep in.
Guess I got a big night tomorrow, huh? I should get a good day's sleep.
Wonderful. Please, follow me.
Well,
Whoa.
dang. This is mighty plush.
That was like a
This is
limo.
one of them smart coffins.
Smart coffins.
Let's see
Oh,
what's on TV.
it's like a Roku.
Hey, I remember this
Oh my
movie.
god.
We were so proud to finally get some representation.
I don't even know what this is.
Not sure I should stay up watching movies, though.
If this is a real movie, are they allowed to actually... Whoa! Now I'm just about to watch a movie here. Oh, I'm assuming this is OG Dracula. I don't think I've seen this.
Well, ain't much else to do in here. I think it's about time I hit the hay. Hope I'm cut out for all this.
Me too, buddy. I hope so too.
Samuel, good evening. I hope
Evening.
you slept well.
Like
Except
the
for a whole.
dead, as they
Oh,
say.
I guess I can't be awake in the morning. That wasn't.
I was hoping to save you some
I should
breakfast,
save.
but I've already sent them on their way.
Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, that's all right. I'm still pretty full from last night.
Damn, they were here. Wait, I thought they got a taxi cab. Wow.
Them goth types were practically throwing themselves at me.
I am
They
not
really were.
surprised. Perhaps I should be concerned that some of my guests will follow you home.
Oh, you have a guest coffin
Oh,
here.
gosh. If I still had mortal circulation, I'd be blushing.
Oh,
Why are
Dad.
you so embarrassed, Samuel?
Ah, hell. Guess we should just save it for therapy, huh? We're gonna get started now?
If you like.
Why not? I'm eager to get going. Let loose, Doc.
Very well. Let's start with the first question any therapist asks then. What brought you to me? Why is becoming a therapist so important to you?
All right, we're starting. We're getting right into
What
it.
was like being all angry, hungry, and scared all the time. It ain't no way to live.
That's true. That shit tires you out so
When I
fast.
see vampires acting the way I used to, I just need to show them there's more to unlife.
And why is that up to you?
No, for real.
You, of all people, know how lost our kind can be. Preying on the weak, dating mortal high schoolers.
Twilight.
I've got to
Oh,
make them see their potential. That's
Dad.
what I'm here for. I know it.
That is a lot of responsibility to place on yourself.
You got a funny look in your eye. Am I doing one of them distortion things?
You are most perceptive. Yes. Perhaps you can tell me what it is. When you say you are here to make vampires see the world differently, in what way are you distorting reality?
Well, I guess that's a control fallacy, right? I can't assume I'll be able to help other vampires the way I was helped.
Very good, Samuel. Control fallacies are hard to avoid when one feels strongly about something. Your fate is not to transform every vampire you ever meet, even those who are your client. You will do what you can do, and that is enough. But I am eager to learn how you developed this desire to help our kin find a different way of thinking.
Well, like I told you when I first emailed you, I was a real nasty son of a bitch when I first became a vampire. When I look
Damn.
back and see what a no-account piece of shit I was, I ain't nothing but embarrassed. It all seems pretty stupid to me now. Here we are living forever and all we can do is kill? It's the dumbest thing I ever did here.
I am going to stop you for a moment. Stupid, no account piece of shit, nasty son of a bitch, dumbest thing.
I've never heard no account piece of shit.
Do you hear the way you are talking about yourself?
With
No.
respect, sir, I earned all them names. I
Sir?
killed women and children.
I
Half the
mean,
ghost towns out west are my doing. I didn't
Ooh,
think of nobody but
damn,
myself.
boy.
Pretend you are my therapist. If I sat here and called myself a no-account piece of shit, what would you tell me?
I'd say you were doing some labeling. And I guess I'd tell you to look at yourself a little more kindly.
Correct.
Extend the same compassion to yourself then, Samuel. How are you to move on from being a nasty son of a bitch if you are labeling yourself?
But I do think that it's I understand what we're trying to do here, but it does come hard with the context of murdering, like mass murdering to that extent, because I feel like there are some hard truths that you have to accept. And in that case, while I do understand that labeling is a limiting factor, and you know, but there's only so much you can do without lying to yourself, you know? But again, it's a matter of perspective.
If you wish to be a guide to other vampires, you must start with compassion for them and for yourself. So, now that you've gotten all that horrible name-calling out of the way, please tell me, how did you find your sense of purpose?
Well,
All
I was
those
on the run,
walks
you
did
see.
it.
The Wild West was ending, and the Pinkertons were starting to get the better of my gang. I went into hiding and found a strange group of folks out in the country. They knew I was an outlaw right away, but they didn't judge me for it. They
That's
didn't even
crazy,
care that I
though.
was a vampire. They welcomed me like a friend.
That's
Even shared their
crazy.
blood with me. They taught me how to appreciate the beauty of the night, and I started seeing things I'd
Am
never
I
noticed
labeling
before.
them for being insane, for doing things that I wouldn't do?
Taught me my letters, philosophy, and how to question things instead of being scared of them. I think about them every day of my own life. They somehow freed themselves of all the judgments of the time and were better off for it.
These must have been the 19th century American transcendentalists, yes?
Yes, sir. I'm glad I died when I did, because their like just don't exist no more. Once my
Really?
community died out, I started walking. That was something else they taught me how to do. There ain't nothing like having a walk and a think.
A walk and a think, we love
I
that.
walked in nature for about 90 years.
Damn,
and just
your
took in
feet
all
must
the
be
grace
hard
and
as
beauty of
rocks.
my country. I guess I was kind of selfish, though. I should have been helping other vampires the way the Transcendentalists helped me.
Hey now.
Why?
For real,
I
why?
waste 90 years walking when I should have been helping others. Seems pretty obvious to me. I could have done a lot of good in that time.
But your should turns that which you could find fulfilling into a duty. You create an extrinsic motivator. Should statements are another cognitive distortion, something created by your own mind. Nature asks almost nothing of you.
Should statements are probably the most destructive things to one's mental health. Like, I should have done this, I should do this, I shouldn't be doing this. Change them into, I want to do this, or something else. Like, should statements, as he just said, become extrinsic motivators. And so rather than evaluating what you want to do and what you would like to do, you make it a matter of guilting yourself.
Even if your should comes from a place of good, it creates undue pressure.
Correct?
And what do we do once we are pressured? We resent the shoulds.
Yeah.
We procrastinate. And as you know, we have a lot of time to procrastinate.
You got that right.
Till the end of
Why do
time.
today what you could do next century.
For real.
Exactly. Should statements remove the intrinsic joy from that which you find fulfilling?
Hold on, though. Ain't there some things we really should do?
Of course, there are things we must do.
Must do, correct.
Nature herself tells us what they are. We invent the rest. Here, let me give you an exercise.
Alright.
Listen closely. See whether you can find the should statement that is a distortion.
Oh,
I should
my
go to
brain
the
is.
vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you have bad fangs, you get bad blood. I should drink blood today. I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
Saying you should take Crimson out on a date is a should statement. You've turned something you want to do into something you have to do.
That's actually a really great way to phrase how should statements work.
That's
Something
right,
you want to
Samuel.
do into something
I
you have to
couldn't be more
do.
pleased with you. Your time in nature was clearly well spent.
I too would like 90 years to just walk in nature.
Well, thanks, I suppose. But if you don't mind my saying so, I hope you're treating that mortal lady right.
Damn.
Thank you. Please, ask her yourself.
Thank you. I'd be pissed if someone questioned how I was treating my partner. Well, not pissed. But like, you know, it feels uncalled for, especially when we're not friends like that.
I imagine she would share her blood with you. You look like her type.
What is happening here?
Hold on. I've only been in Europe for a couple of days.
Couple of
I ain't
days.
gonna go after my teacher's girlfriend.
She does what she wishes, and that is why I chose her as my blood partner. Samuel, even if it beats no longer, You have a good heart.
Oh, cute.
I think you will be an excellent therapist.
So far, that good heart of mine hasn't amounted to much, but I'm willing to give it my best shot.
Hey now, we're working
You're all
on it.
comfortable with praise, aren't you, Samuel? Every time I say something positive, you find a way to negate it.
I just don't think I should be doing any bragging. I spent my first 50 years killing, spent the next 90 walking in the woods. I've tried to walk a better path since then, but I ain't no saint, Auntie.
I did not say you were. Having met several so-called saints, I can attest that none of them were either. I understand your discomfort, Samuel. I, too, have done terrible things that I cannot erase. But is erasing the good I have done worthwhile?
Well, I guess when you put it like that, it sounds kind of silly.
It's another cognitive distortion, one that mortals.
Oh my god, we have so many now.
Disqualifying the positive. I understand that the actions of your past are difficult to bear, but what we are here to do is accept reality, with both its positive and negative aspect. I am not saying that you should disqualify your negative actions, but merely note when you disqualify the positive ones. Let us try an exercise. See whether you can challenge me when I disqualify my positive deed. I am Andromachos, one of the most powerful vampires alive. Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptionally terrible things. I have defiled the innocent. I have killed countless people. The good I now do pales in comparison to the evil I have done.
That's the one. You're literally disqualifying the positive by comparing it to the evil stuff you've done.
I would say should statements I think are also a result of comparison to like the person we either want to be or the person I guess we should be, in theory, based on what we see other people doing.
Well done, Samuel. I believe the recognition of this distortion will serve you well when you start to see clients tomorrow.
Bro, I've been in training for less than a day and you're gonna make me do clients?
I only just started learning these here
A little scary.
distortion things.
I will, of course, be with you. You needn't
Okay,
worry.
we're being
I can sense your
mentored.
instincts and
We're
will
shadowing.
But tomorrow, I just don't feel ready yet.
My friend, we are never
That's
truly
true.
ready.
Just-
if it
you
would
gotta
ease
start
your
at some
concerns,
point.
We can practice with further examples. Would that be helpful to you?
I don't know, my brain is kinda fried right now. But I guess we
think
might
I
as
could use
well.
the help.
Alright, let's go through this real
Let's
fast.
try some examples.
Oh,
I will give you
we
a
have 5
statement,
options
and
now.
you find the cognitive distortion in it.
Okay.
I am far sexier than movie vampires. Therefore, I should be a movie star. This should be an easy one,
I
Samuel.
feel like it's,
The
yeah.
distortion I am displaying is right in the name.
I was
Try once more.
debating.
I am far sexier.
But it's not
that's
like
an easy
necessarily a
That's
negative
should statement
thing.
right there. You're not insecure enough to be an
Damn,
actor
what
anyway.
is wrong with actors?
Excellent, Samuel.
Oh.
Would you like another exercise?
Yeah, let's go, let's
Some
go.
high quality blood. I might as well drink blood from Florida.
Damn, Florida man has a reputation across the water too?
That's Nosferatu thinking, ain't it?
Correct, Samuel. That being said, I am sure there is still decent blood to drink in Florida. But I will bring a test kit anyway. Would you like another
Dead.
exercise?
Let's do a couple more.
I am an antediluvian old.
That
Labeling.
sounds like labeling to me.
Do I look that old?
Not at all. I was
In the
just...
flood? I'm dead.
joking,
The
son.
Noah's flood?
Don't worry. The myth of the flood was at least 1,000 years before I was. Would you like another
I'm
exercise?
crying.
With my terrifying powers, I know I shall never be destroyed.
That is a
I bet that's
control
control
fallacy.
Unless you know something I don't.
That's correct, Samuel. Though my powers are indeed phenomenal, the universe holds mysteries and dangers I cannot fathom.
Alright,
Would you
I
like
think
another exercise?
we're good for now.
All right, Samuel.
I think I'm
You must
good.
be hungry now. I
A
suggest you
leader?
put a liter inside you. We have a big night tomorrow.
Yes.
How much is a liter?
Just
that's so
get enough
true.
to drink, Samuel. We will not be able to work if you are hungry or tired.
God, he's an uneducated American. Of
Now,
course he doesn't know what a
please
leader
excuse
is.
me.
And I
do
don't
not
mean
think
that
you
in a
feel so tonight.
derogatory way. I mean that
I
in a...
suspect I shall not return until
When you're in
morning.
STEM for long enough, you learn what a leader is. Oh, cute!
Yeah, of course. I hope you have a nice night out, Mr. Andy.
You as well, Samuel.
Why'd he
Rest in
suddenly get so
peace.
formal? I will say, I mean, they're like friends, so it's a little weird of a therapist relationship. Never be your friend's therapist.
Samuel,
Oh!
glad to see you are awake.
There's like no
Your
in
first
between
client is
the
on his way.
days. Okay. I think I'm going to save for now. And it's actually been quite a long Let's Play, so I might actually take a break here. There's actually so much content in this demo. And it's been really, really fun so far. But I thought the demo would be about an hour. But again, this game is Vampire Therapist. This is currently the demo. The full game will be out on July 18th on Steam. And I believe it will be around $15 USD as well as 15 pounds. But yeah, if you guys like what you see, please go check it out. The demo is available on Steam. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!